What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Chris Batchelor here. Today is the Iron Banner, but first of all, the Crimson Days Ghost Shell packages that Bungie promised are live. Special delivery, a gift from an unknown benefactor. Let's see what I could get. Ah, another Crimson Shell. I already have this one, unfortunately, as you can see here, 303. And this one is 320. So, if I actually put this on, and then put on like all my best stuff, this is 312. Am I missing anything at all? This is an extra 2. Yeah, unfortunately, that seems to be my highest at this point. Oh well, that's cool. If anything, that's actually really sweet. That is cool, I like that. Anyway, moving on. It is the day of the Iron Banner. Saladin is back with a good inventory. I remember what the weapons are, but I don't remember what the armors are, so let's get in. Oh, okay, that's cool. Alright, let's get started. First of all, we have the Iron Companion Sleeves. Ornate armor forged by the Lords of Iron. Intellect Discipline, hand cannon loader for the Hunters. That's pretty cool, knowing the last word is pretty popular. Fastball and impact induction. That's definitely very nice. Fastball is definitely what I'd go for. Hand cannon loader for things like the last word, or maybe even my Imago loop. And finally, we have the Iron Camelots. Same armor, same armor perks and all that. Only this one is forged in remembrance of Perun. This is a little reference to the Perun's Fire fusion rifle. Intellect Discipline again, hand cannon loader, fastball, impact induction. This is pretty cool, and I want it. Next up, we have the Iron Companion Mask. Intellect Discipline, Ashes to Assets. Ooh, hello, what else do we have? Ashes to Assets, Angel of Mercy, and Better Already. I actually have this same helmet, I believe. Let me make sure of this. Yes, I do. In fact, mine might actually be better. Mine's is equal. And mine's a 310. Okay then, legit. Okay, well, in any case. The Iron Companion and the Camelot Mask are both available. They all have the exact same stuff. So I would definitely recommend picking up the gauntlets and the helmet as a hunter. Very good stuff if you are a fan of hand cannons like Hawk, Moon, and Last Word. Thorn has started coming back, unfortunately, but hey, it helps. Now let's get into the weapons. We have the Waylorn's March Sniper Rifle. High rate of fire, low impact, magazine of 5, good range and good stability, really nice reload speed as well. Let's get into it. Starting off with the scopes, we have the Hawkeye SLR-15. That's a pretty cool scope, actually. Moving on to the other scopes, we have the Longview SLR-10 long range scope. I wouldn't really recommend long range scopes, but hey ho, it's your own opinion. And we have the Ambush SLH-25. The Ambush scope is one of my personal favorites. I tend to use it on my 1,000-yard stare, my Her Benevolence, things like that. I've always loved the Ambush scope. Getting into the perks, we have Army of 1. Quick unassisted kills with this weapon reduces grenade and melee cooldown. I think there's a little typo there because it just says... Oh wait, no, that's not a typo. I'm a fool. I must be really tired. Unobservant. Alright, well, in any case, Army of 1. This is a pretty okay perk. It's okay on snipers because it's pretty good, easy to get a good kill with them, if you are a good shot. Moving on, we have Armor Piercing Round in the optionals. Armor Piercing is kind of self-explanatory. This does give you a small boost to impact, but it's not going to be enough to one-bang people out of supers. But it does give you the opportunity for a collateral or two. Next up, we have Injection Mold. Increased stability and faster handling. However, we get reduced range. I would say this weapon has quite an effective range, and Ambush reduces that range a little bit further. Having maximum range on snipers isn't normally important, but having a lower range for a higher stability, that's a good trade. And for the last optional perk, we have Reinforced Barrel, increased range, reduced stability. This is just the reverse option of Injection Mold. However, I think Reinforced Barrel takes away more stability than Injection Mold takes away range. So I'll let you be the decision maker there. I would say Reinforced Barrel PvE, Injection Mold PvP. Finally, we have Firefly. Precision kills with this weapon cause the target to explode. If this thing were void, it would be very, very powerful. Especially because it would just remind me of the Praetus Revenge, that poo brown color as well. Oh well, but hey, I could recommend you pick this up. It's definitely a good looking sniper. And finally we have the rocket launcher, Tormod's Bellows, and holy bejesus, that's a cool roll. I did not know this. Oh my lord. Alright, getting in, we have aggressive launch, more predictable recoil, enhanced blast radius, reduced velocity, and more recoil. We then have smart drift control, predictable and controllable recoil, penalty to velocity. However, it actually gives a penalty to blast radius. Oh wait, no, that's just the reduction from aggressive launch. Never mind. Finally, we have hard launch, more velocity and blast radius, increased recoil. I would recommend sticking with aggressive launch here, guys. It's just my own personal opinion there. We have tripod. This launcher's tube can hold 3 shells. This thing originally comes with a mag of 2, now it's boosted up to 3. This was a perk that used to be on things like Dragon's Breath, and it's also a perk available on the Heathen Vengeance, the Vault of Glass rocket launcher. This is always very handy, especially handy if we had grenades and horseshoes. A third rocket is always pretty clutch. Moving on to the other perks, we have Quick Draw. This weapon can be drawn unbelievably fast. Cuts the time to about 0.79 seconds. Always, as usual, very handy if you are on a heavy round. Quickly getting in the ammo, turning around and rocketing someone who's chasing you with a super is always a really good feeling when it works and doesn't get you killed. But even if you trade, it's always handy. Next we have Single Point Sling, same basic concept, only now we move quicker while aiming, and we can swap out of the weapon not as fast as pulling out of Tormod's Bellows, but close to as fast. And finally we have Snapshot. Aiming this weapon is incredibly fast. This, combined with this last perk here, Tracking, shells fired from this weapon track their targets, is very, very handy. The ADS time gets cut to about 0.911 seconds, so basically 0.91 seconds, and the tracking procs about half a second into your ADS. So if it takes you less than a second to ADS, it takes you practically a full second to proc the tracking. And that is very, very handy. That's actually very, very clutch. So if you're in the air quickly trying to get a good tracking shot off, this thing could turn you into a mini truth. Going with Snapshot for tracking is definitely a smart move. Hard launch as well to boost the velocity could actually go a lot handier now that I'm seeing this combination. So for Tormod's Bellows, I'd recommend hard launch, Snapshot, on top of having tracking and tripod. This makes it a very, very powerful rocket launcher. However, this is definitely more of a PvE oriented role. Solar damage, damaging wizards, and taking knights, things like that is very handy. Oh, kicking my own desk. My apologies. But this is definitely very handy. If you give me 1 second, I will swap over to my Titan and or Warlock and review the armors available. So give me 1 second, guys. See you all right now. We're here on my Warlock. Let's take a look at the armors. First off, the Iron Companion gloves, Intellect Discipline with Pulse Rifle Loader, Snap Discharge, increased melee attack speed, and Momentum Transfer, gain bonus melee energy on grenade hits. I could definitely recommend this. Things like Red Death, Bad Juju, Hawksaws, PDX 45s, and Live Melodies, things like that. They're definitely quite popular still. And of course we have the CAMELOT gloves as well, forged in remembrance of Timur. A little reference to the Timur's Lash hand cannon. Now, what I find sad is it's a reference to a hand cannon, but it's got pulse rifle loader. Oh well. In any case, same perks as the original glove, snap discharge and momentum transfer. Definitely a cool little looking set. Next we have the Iron Companion Hood, gain bonus super energy on grenade kills, intellect discipline again, with Angel of Mercy and better already, shields start recovery immediately after orbit pickup. And next we have the Iron Camelot Hood, which looks sweet when I'm using Revenant. Oh well. In any case, same perks, intellect discipline better already, ashes to assets and Angel of Mercy. And we've already gone through the Wayloran's March and the Tormod's Bellows. So now, we're going to move on to my Titan. See you all right now, guys. I should not be doing the same trick twice, but who cares? Getting into the gear and... Wait. I really have done that? Oh, that's right, it is my Titan, so I've already, like, got so much progress in. I just need to do a top overall score and 2 wins. Oh, that's so cheap. Okay, moving on. Okay, so the Iron Companion Gauntlets. Ooh, I like this, somehow. You've probably seen this in my previous video. I'm beginning to like sidearms. The Iron Companion Gauntlets, Discipline Strength, Sidearm Loader. We have Rain Blows and Momentum Transfer, increased melee attack speed and bonus melee energy on grenade hits. That's kind of sweet. I am liking sidearms a lot more. They're a lot better than I thought they were, and I'm just realizing something. The Camelot Gauntlets are different. Forged in remembrance of Jolder. Who's a woman? Wow, okay. I didn't know that. In any case, Jolder's Hammer is a reference to the machine gun Jolder's Hammer. Intellect and Discipline 45-41, Pulse Rifle Loader this time around. Rain Blows increases melee attack speed and Momentum Transfer bonus melee energy on grenade hits. This is going to be down to personal preference, whether you want sidearm reload speed or Pulse Rifle reload speed. I recommend if you have Feeding Frenzy on either one of these weapon types, go for the opposite one. But if you want both for the sake of collections, then do it. Next up, we have Iron Companion Helm, Intellect Discipline, Ashes to Assets, Angel of Mercy, Better Already. They're all coming with Better Already. And the Iron Camelot Helm is the exact same. Ashes to Assets, Angel of Mercy, Better Already. And the Wayloran's March and Tormod's Bellows are the same as the ones we've seen. And bounties. Same old for the weekly bounties, 10 kill streak, 5 double kills, top overall score, and reach rank 4, and I just realized, because I hit rank 4 in the last one, it still counts. Oh my god, just top overall score, and I could turn it in regardless of rank. That's sweet. And cheap, but screw it. Complete 13 Iron Banner matches and win 7. According to the bounty on my Titan, I need to do 2. Yep, because it's super cheap. I'm a scumbag and I've already completed Iron Versatility. I can just use like whatever general loadout I want to use on my Titan. That's sweet. Anyway, for the daily bounties we have Iron Light, defeat 15 Guardians using any ability, melee, grenades, or supers. Heavy Iron, defeat opposing Guardians with a heavy weapon. And Familiar Iron, 13 kills with primary weapons. So we have small diversity and I can't even pick up all of the bounties. These days, man. These days. You're in my way. There we go. I hate it when that's in the way of picking up bounties. In any case, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to drop a like down below and subscribe for more content. While this is uploading, I'm going to be trying to do my Nightfall solo video as I haven't had enough time in the day to do it. I'll see you all later.